and ran with such...
Brother, that is... she's way too OP! Hey there guys, today we are back again with another UMA MUSUME lore, and this one is called Vodka, the coolest horse of the 21st century. And this video was made by Yang with Agi. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Everybody be cool. You be cool.
Hello.
Cool doesn't even begin to describe
Cute little
how
chibi
amazing
forms, I
Vodka was.
love it.
She received major awards in almost every year of her racing career and more G1 wins than you can count on one hand.
Damn,
Not
for
only
real?
that, she was voted as the favorite horse in multiple races and garnered
Yo, what the heck is up with the Gojo
more G1
reference?
wins than you can count on one hand. Not only that, she was voted as the favorite horse in multiple races
Nice.
and garnered a massive female fan base. I mean, even her name is super cool. Vodka. Who names a horse
Vodka.
after an alcohol?
Peak.
The person responsible would be her owner, Yuzo
I
Tanemizu.
bet this guy's
Yuzo inherited his father's horse
I bet that dude is a very chill guy to hang out with. I bet.
business after an unfortunate accident where an unlicensed
Really, bro?
drunk driver
Zombieland
struck
Saga?
and killed his father in 1971.
Aw.
Initially, Tanemizu-san wanted to name the foal as Jin, since the foal's father is
Ooh.
Tanino Gimlet, like the alcoholic
Okay.
drink usually made with gin. He changed his mind after someone told him it was a really bad pun and named
Bro.
her Vodka instead, since a gimlet can also be made with vodka. Tanemizu confessed he wanted vodka to be stronger than her father.
I've said this many times, but dude, I really am just like so wowed to these creators doing this type of edit in the beginning, man. Like, cause I edit my own videos, and like, dude, it takes so much time, and just like you have to love this type of thing. And dude, I respect people like this so much, man. I just wanted to say that out there. It's just
So he
these
did
types of
not add the
edits
title
I
Tanino
love,
to
man.
vodka's name, for the reason being that straight vodka is stronger than splitting it with water. I wonder if Tanemizu named some of his horses after alcohols as a way to remember his father in a weird, morbid kind of way.
I mean,
Vodka was born
if
on
that's
April
your
4th,
thing, go ahead.
2004 to Tanino Gimlet and Tanino's sister. Tanino Gimlet has 4 victories in graded races, with one of
Ooh.
them being a G1, while Tanino's sister was not as impressive, as she only had 5 wins and 33 ungraded races. However, her pedigree dates back to Shiraoki, a famous mare
Ooh,
from the
okay.
late 1940s, which makes Vodka distant cousins with Special Week and Machikane Fukukitaru.
Really?
Vodka was moved to Kakui stable to begin her training regimen at the age
Aw.
of 2. According to the ranch manager,
Dude
Vodka
looks
was
so
looked
cute.
down upon by the training staff for being a mare, so their expectations were not high. It's reported that once training began, Vodka's movements became sharp and impossible to handle, as if she sensed the prejudice of the staff.
Really?
The riding trainer, Tadamatsu, was forced to concede his position to another because he could not get her under control.
Is that usually
Vodka's
the case for
pre-debut training
mares?
program would be finished by early summer, but she developed a fever, and so her debut was delayed.
Oh
Finally,
no.
after several months, Vodka had her racing debut on October 29, 2006, at the 1600-meter Kyoto turf track. From the moment the gate opened, Vodka tried to contest the lead position with several other horses.
Damn.
She was even successful. In fact, maybe too successful, because she completely dominated the other competitors
Ain't
by
no-
finishing
yo, like,
3.5 lengths in front of
That is nuts. Like, bro, look at this shit. Oh my gosh.
competitors by finishing 3.5 lengths in front of second place.
Like, yo,
Not
you
once
know
did she
a
yield
horse
the
is
front
gonna be
position.
different
Tatsuya
on the
Samegima,
track
who was the
if this
rider
is the
for
type
Vodka's
of
debut,
thing she was doing.
immediately replaced by Shi Hirofumi
At the
despite
start.
achieving first place. Katsuhiko Kakui, Vodka's training manager, said he did not want Vodka to be a runaway horse, so he instructed Hirofumi-san to get her comfortable racing in the middle. An interesting
Okay.
fact about Kakui-san is that he was an assistant trainer at the Rito Training Center. His mentor was Kunihide Matsuda, that was Scarlett's head trainer. So not only are Vodka
Also,
and
I never really say this a lot, but I just love the chemistry between Vodka and Scarlet in the anime, man. It's just both of them are just they're kind of made for each other. If y'all get what I mean.
Scarlet rivals, but their respective trainers consider each other as rivals also.
Cuteness.
The student aims to surpass his master. 2 weeks after debut, Vodka was unable to win her next race at the Kyoto racecourse, but on December 3rd of the same year, she would have another chance for glory at the Hanshin Juvenile fillies.
Okay.
As the name implies, only 2-year-old female horses can run in this G1 race. There were 24 horses that registered to run in the
she
Juvenile
demolished
fillies,
that.
but only 18 are allowed to compete. The top 10 horses in order of prize money won were already confirmed to be in the race. Vodka was ranked 11th.
Wow,
with 13 other
dude,
horses
that's
that were
kind of
tied in
insane.
prize money.
11th?
The remaining entries would be determined by lottery. Luckily, Vodka managed to secure one of those spots, as well as another UMA MUSUME,
Cool.
Aston Machan. Right out the gate, Aston Machan took the lead position with Vodka a few
Yo,
places
that
behind.
name is kind of
Soon
catchy. I love
after,
it.
Both of them slightly reduced their pace and hovered between 5th and 8th place until reaching
Okay,
the final
okay.
corner. As they rounded the turn, Aston Machan began moving up on the inside and quickly regained her lead position.
Ooh, yo,
As for
Vodka is
she
kind
also
of
tried
a...
to move up,
Ooh,
but her
okay,
path
never
was
mind.
cut off by another racehorse.
I thought she would
She was forced
get
to veer
boxed
to the
in there.
outside and maneuver
Interesting,
between
okay.
2 horses just to get through. Once she found a clear path, Vodka dug in her hooves and exploded forward with a burst of speed. Aston Machan was ahead of Vodka by 3 lengths, with less than 200 meters remaining. The two
And the way
battled it
she's
out to
freaking
reach the finish,
galloping,
and in the end, Vodka was
yo.
victorious by less than a difference of a head's length. The race
The
was so
way
close
she was
that Vodka and
moving,
Aston Machan
oh
clocked
my
in with the same time
gosh.
of 1 minute and 33.1 seconds, which would be the new course record for the 1600-meter Juvenile fillies. As of September 2025,
no.
that
Vodka
record
is
has
built
not yet
different,
been
bro.
broken. Unfortunately for Machan, Vodka is the one credited as the new record holder, since she was the winner. Sorry, Machan.
Oh, what
In
the
the
heck?
new
She
year,
was
the team
there?
would let Vodka rest for 2 months and resume racing on February 3rd. She completely crushed her opponents at the Elfin Stakes, with a difference of 3 lengths between
Dude.
herself and the next horse. 1
She's
month
just
later,
way
Vodka
too
entered
strong,
the G3
bro.
1600-meter Tulip Show, where she would face her eternal rival, Daiwa Scarlet, for the first
Yeah,
time.
baby girl.
At the start of the race, Vodka dashed out of the gate and positioned herself in the
Also, if you guys haven't checked out my video on Daiwa Scarlet, go check it out. It was absolute peak. And yeah, I just wanted to say that.
middle of the pack. She comfortably waited there
Kinda
while
just
watching
plugging
Daiwa
it in
Scarlet
there.
take the lead position. As they entered the final corner, Vodka began making her way up.
Okay,
Vodka
okay.
was in 3rd place as she exited the turn and moved forward
Yeah,
to
dude,
place
these
herself
two are
next to
made
Daiwa
for each
Scarlet.
other, man.
Moments after,
'Cause,
when
like,
the two were lined up at the 200.
bro, if I remember correctly, Daiwa is the type to run ahead, basically just like damn, what was her name? Just like Silent Suzuka. And as for Vodka, she kind of in a way reminds me of she's kind of a pace. If I'm getting that correct, if my Uma Musume mind is working properly.
meter remainder mark.
She
Vodka
kind
began to
of
accelerate
chills back
even
in the
further.
middle.
With a knee-jerk reaction from seeing the back of Vodka's head, Daiwa Scarlet also accelerated
Dude, like
as best
look
she
at
could.
them.
Both horses ran faster and faster until they both crossed the goal. Vodka and Daiwa Scarlet ran so fast
Vodka
that the
taking
third
that
position
shit.
horse was 6 lengths behind them. Ultimately, Vodka was
Damn,
victorious and finished
bro.
100 milliseconds earlier than Daiwa Scarlet. As rivals do, Daiwa Scarlet and her team would not forget this race. 1
The
month
Bill
after
Jim
the Tulip
chasing
Show,
after them.
Vodka and Daiwa Scarlet faced off against each other once again at the Oka Show, but this time, Daiwa Scarlet will come out as champion. Immediately after their loss at the Oka Show, both Tanimizu and Kakui were engulfed in the flames of revenge.
Ooh, okay.
Tanimizu spoke to Vodka's jockey Hirofumi, saying, "Make sure to do your best in the Oaks."
Yeah,
Furthermore,
boy.
Kakui declared, "Since I lost, I don't dream of the Derby, but I'll make sure to repay the debt to Daiwa Scarlet," implying that he
Damn,
wants
bro
nothing
is-
more than
bro
to
got
beat
aura
Daiwa
like
Scarlet
that.
for ruining
Her
Vodka's
too,
3-win
she
streak.
doing the freaking
However,
Super
the
Saiyan,
owner
man.
and training manager discussed the next race in earnest back at the stable after letting their emotions cool off. Vodka's team had to determine whether to have a rematch with Daiwa Scarlet or enter the Tokyo Yushun, also known as the
Interesting.
Japanese Derby by foreigners. In the Tonino line of horses, 3 of them had previously won the Derby,
Dark
with 2
Lord.
belonging to Yuzo Tanimizu's father, and the third being Tonino Gimlet. Tanimizu wanted Vodka to follow in her father's hoofsteps and be the 4th horse to win the Derby for his family.
Yo,
Prior-
okay, I'm not sure if y'all caught what he said there, but I love little details like that. I love it.
Previously won the Derby, with 2 belonging to Yuzo Tanimizu's father,
Just wait.
and the third being Tonino Gimlet. Tanimizu wanted Vodka to follow in her father's hoofsteps and be the fourth horse to win the
Hoof
Derby for his
steps.
family. Prior to the
That
Oka
is so
show,
cute.
Kakui-san claimed that Vodka has what it takes to run in the Derby and
Ooh.
is on equal footing with
Damn.
famous horses of the past. After much thought, Tanimizu-san left the final decision up to Kakui's expertise, and his conclusion was to have Vodka enter the Japanese Derby. Almost 2 months after their loss at the Oka show, the
Really?
G1 2400-meter Tokyo Yushun race began. The Japanese Derby is predominantly fielded with stallions, so as you'd expect, Vodka was the only female there. In fact,
No, not like this, man. Not like this.
Vodka
The
would
mafia's
be the first
watching,
mare in
bro.
11 years to
The
compete in the
mafia's
Japanese Derby.
watching.
Despite being in an ocean of testosterone, Vodka ran as normal by securing a position in the middle of the group. As with most races, nothing really happens in the middle leg, and only after coming out of the final corner did things start to heat up. At roughly 500 meters remaining, Vodka's pathing was clear, so she picked up the pace and began to pass every horse in front of her. She continued accelerating as she passed each
Jeez, bro,
horse
like,
one
the
by
way
one
she
until she finished the
accelerates
race
is just
with a lead of
so,
3 lengths ahead of second place.
like,
Everyone in the
impactful,
crowd
bro.
erupted in applause. Tanimizu and Kokui's expressions were overcome with so much joy. It
And
looked
like
their smiles were about to jump
the
off of their
way
face.
she just
And
runs
of
at the
course, why
final
wouldn't it?
stretch,
Their mare just won the
it's
Tokyo
just
Yushun.
so insane. Cause like
The last time a mare claimed victory at the Yushun.
the way I see it is every time she's about to close in on the on the goal. Sorry about that. She kind of works herself on the outside, like enabling her to basically not be trapped in the middle or like up front of the other horses, which is such a good strategy. And yeah, dude, that is so good, bro. That is so good.
Was 64 years ago, and Vodka was the third mare in history to do it.
Ooh,
Not
yo,
only
she
that, but
out
for the
here
first time in history,
setting
a
records,
father-daughter
bro.
combo has conquered the Japanese Derby, with Tonino Gimlet in 2002 and Vodka 5 years later. To add a cherry on top, Japan's crown prince, Prince Naruhito, was in
Ooh.
attendance to witness her spectacular finish.
Ooh,
He
okay,
gave Vodka a
damn.
wave of recognition for her monumental achievement, and she, Hirofumi, bowed in kind.
Wow. Damn. A literal, like a literal prince.
Spectacular finish. He gave Vodka a wave of later. To add a cherry on top, Japan's crown prince, Prince Naruhito.
Yeah, dude, a literal prince just gave you basically the heads up, saying you got aura like that to Vodka. This is how you know Vodka is just built different.
Was in attendance to witness her spectacular finish. He
Wow,
gave Vodka
man.
a wave of recognition for her monumental achievement, and she, Hirofumi, bowed in kind.
And
Regretfully,
this is one of the things I love about Japanese, dude. The way they show respect to one another, to people, it's just on a whole different level. Cause like in Western countries, dude, these kids nowadays, they do not care, bro. They just don't like they don't know what consequences are. Cause like when I was little, just a quick little story about me, dude. It was a it was a rough one, bro.
bowed in kind. Regretfully, Vodka was registered to enter the G1 Takarazuka Kinen 1 month after the Japanese Derby. Sadly, she ended at 8th place, and the team blamed the short straightaway after the final corner. But if you watch the video footage, it's clear Vodka was not performing normally. As it turns out,
what the
after
heck?
the race, Vodka's hoof bulbs on her right hind leg were inflamed. The swelling healed after 4 days of rest, but there was a long delay before training was possible. Vodka spent 4 months in recovery until October
Damn,
14,
bro.
2007, where she would compete against Daiwa Scarlet for the 3rd time in the Shuka show. Having your first race be against your rival when coming out of recovery might not be the best idea.
Damn.
Daiwa Scarlet completely defeated Vodka that day. She claimed the double tiara while Vodka was barely able to get 3rd place. Similar to what happens in the game, the team had to withdraw Vodka's entry from the next race at the Queen Elizabeth Cup in mid-November on account of Vodka developing lameness in her right leg, the same leg that had inflammation of the bulbs. Luckily, her limp was minor, and it was decided for her to enter the Japan Cup at the end of November. Unfortunately, I think it was still too soon for her to be back on the track. Vodka would continue
look at
to
her
go on a
little
losing
daughter
streak
out
for the
there.
next 5
Cuteness.
races, with one of them
Cuteness.
being the Arima Kinen of 2007. Despite being voted as the #1 most popular horse in a race where competitors are decided by the fan vote, Vodka finished 11th out of 15. Even
Oh,
Daiwa
damn.
Scarlet, who was the 3rd most popular, only managed to get 2nd place. The battle between Vodka and Daiwa Scarlet at the Arimakinen resulted in a draw as neither of them won that day.
Really?
The glory of
Okay.
1st place went to Matsurita Van Gogh, who was voted in as the least popular horse. On another note, Vodka would be voted as the
Dude, is that... Oh my gosh. Is that a Haru poster?
On another note,
Oh, no, never mind. It's not. I thought it was a pink
Vodka
hair.
would be voted as the
Okay.
fan favorite 2 more times in the following years for the Arimakinen.
Oh, yo! That is so cute. That is so cute.
Both times her team avoided having her run it. This makes her the first horse in history voted as the fan favorite for 3
Yo,
consecutive
she getting rizzed up in chibi form? Okay. Respects.
years in the Arimakinen. Additionally, her 11th
I won't
place
work
loss
extra
would be
hard.
the only time where Vodka got a double-digit placement. Not even the best jockey in Japan, Yutaka Take, could break Vodka's losing streak. He lost in the
Oh,
G1
okay.
Dubai duty-free race when the team took Vodka overseas to compete. It wouldn't be until the Yasuda Kinen on June 8, 2008, almost an entire year after Vodka developed inflammation in her hoof bulbs, that she was able to break her 7-race losing streak. At 300 meters remaining, Vodka made a break for it and cleared the goal.
Yeah,
1.5
baby
lengths ahead of the
girl.
rest. The Yasuda Kinen would be the 3rd time Vodka
And
conquered
dude,
a
mind you, every single time he has shown us like how she's like been winning like this, the horse lengths that she has been just dominating from. Like just the distance from her to the other horses in finish is so crazy.
G1 race. Towards the end of 2008, Vodka would
And,
face
like,
off against Daiwa Scarlet
bro.
one last time in the Fall Tenno Show of November 2nd. Like before, Vodka paced herself within the middle of the pack,
Ooh,
while
okay.
Daiwa Scarlet immediately dashed towards the front and took the lead position. Then, after turning the last corner and heading down the final straight, with 400 meters left, Vodka picked up the pace and accelerated to the front.
Damn.
200 meters remain as Vodka had
And
just passed
again,
3rd
dude,
place
it's
and
both of
continues
them
inching
side by
closer to Daiwa
side.
Scarlet. By the time Vodka and Daiwa Scarlet were lined up, they had both crossed the finish line at the same time. The race
Really?
was so close that the judges could not visually determine the winner, and so a photo deliberation was
What?
necessary. Everyone in attendance was forced to wait for 13 minutes before the final call was made. The riders returned to the paddock to dismount from their respective horses, and members from both sides anxiously waited for the result. When the
Okay.
judges were ready, the finish line photo was displayed with a grid overlay.
Hold up. It looks like vodka.
At first glance,
No?
it seemed like both horses were perfectly tied, but upon closer inspection, Vodka was determined to be the winner with a lead
Yeah,
of
yeah,
2
yeah.
centimeters. 2 centimeters!
He's just a
Vodka's
little
time
tip of
1
the
minute
nose,
and
bro.
57.2 seconds is the new course record for the Fall Tenno Show of
Wow,
2008.
bro.
Like her race with Asen Machan in the Juvenile fillies, Vodka is credited as the one who
That is
beat Special
so
Week's record back in
insane.
1999 by
Oh,
0.8
look at this
seconds,
visual week.
even though Daiwa Scarlet clocked in at the same time. In the last bout with Daiwa Scarlet, Vodka managed to secure a win and tied the score at 2 wins and 2 losses. After her incredible performance at the Fall Tenno Show,
Cuteness.
Vodka fell into another slump and lost her
Aw.
next 3 races. One of those losses was at the Japan Cup during her 2nd attempt, and the other 2 were in Dubai when she attempted to race overseas once more. Distraught by their poor results in Dubai, the team headed back home to get some much-needed rest. On May 17, 2009, a month and a half after the
Jesus,
2nd
bro.
race at
That
Dubai,
is...
Vodka entered the G1 Victoria Mile and ran
Like,
with such
brother, that is... She's way too OP.
ferocity that she finished 7 lengths ahead. It was as if returning to Japan reinvigorated
Also,
her.
for those that do know, what is the world records for lengths in wins? If that makes sense. Because, like, I would love to know, because this right here, 7 lengths ahead? That is just devious, man.
Desire to run, burning as bright as ever. Vodka competed in the Yasuda Kinen, which she won the previous year. Yutaka Take deployed the typical strategy
Also,
of waiting in the middle.
Every single time, this is gonna be hard going forward in the future. Every single time I see pink on a horse, y'all know where I'm going with this. It just reminds me of Haru. It does. Oh, I miss our daughter, boy.
and breaking out at the last
I
straight.
miss our
But
daughter,
every horse
boys.
around Vodka was blocking her path. It looked utterly hopeless as she was surrounded and coming up on the 200-meter
Yeah,
remaining
this is
mark.
also the
But as
downside of being in the middle pack. Because, like, if there's, like, horses in front of you or beside you, you're boxed in, man. You're boxed in. And it's hard to pull away from that.
every horse was desperately sprinting towards the finish, they opened a narrow path for
Ooh,
Vodka
right
to
there.
squeeze
Right
through.
there. Run that
Vodka
shit.
barreled ahead like a bullet, soaring through
Oh,
the air
let's
and
go.
overcame 6 horses just in the nick of time to secure her 6th G1 victory. With
Damn,
this
bro.
win, Vodka became the 2nd horse in
And he's,
history
like,
and the first
threading a
mare to be
needle, dude.
victorious at
Oh
the
my
Yasuda Kinen
gosh.
2 years in a row. Afterwards, Vodka rested for 4 months and would return to
Also,
race.
I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like I've become umaholic, if that makes sense. Like, these past few months, man, I have just been... I've just been into UMA Musume and horses just in general. Like, this whole entire spectrum of, like, just horses. Dude, like, my feed horses or UMA Musume. It's either one of those. And I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Basically, my entire algorithm has become umaholic. That we
in the
should
Mainichi
make that a
Crown
new
and the
word.
Fall Tenno Show, but got 2nd and 3rd place respectively. At the end of November 2009, Vodka would attempt the Japan Cup for a 3rd time. Itaka Take was dismissed for this race as Kakui-san felt that Take often makes compromises during a race. His
Really?
replacement would be
Okay.
a French-born jockey by the name of Christopher Lemaire. Kakui-san wanted a rider
Damn.
without any preconceived
Bro,
notions
bro,
about the way Vodka ran.
looking nice.
Kakui-san's only instruction was to get Vodka into a good position and let the horse run. And
Okay.
run she did. Lemaire positioned Vodka around 5th from the front, and she broke away from the pack after exiting the last turn. Vodka
Yeah,
was
sometimes
already in
giving
the
the
lead
horse
at the 200-meter
control
mark,
is just
continually putting
the
more distance
way to
behind her
go.
and the other horses. However, one opponent wouldn't take this lying down. Oaken Blue
Ooh.
Suri rapidly chased after
Yo,
her.
bro,
Oaken
caught up
kept
like
gaining on
that.
Vodka until they were neck and neck. A
Oh,
moment of deja
okay.
vu struck as both Vodka and Oaken
I thought
crossed
she
the
was gonna
finish
lose
at
that.
the exact same time. A photo examination was required, so the audience members and the competitors
no shot.
waited apprehensively
She
for
won that.
7 long minutes. The final result: Vodka first place by 2 centimeters. This
It's
marks
by
her
the
7th
nose
G1
again.
win, which is
Oh,
tied
I
with
love
famous
it.
stallions such as
The
Symbol
famous
Rudolph,
horsey.
TM, Opera
Or
O,
nosy. Hold
and
up.
Deep Impact. For the most
Hold
bidders
up.
waited apprehensively for 7 long minutes. The final result: Vodka first place by 2
The cute little
centimeters.
nosy.
This marks her 7th G1 win, which is tied with famous stallions such as Symboli Rudolph, TM,
Baby
Opera
girl,
O,
oh my
and Deep
gosh.
Impact for the most G1 wins recorded. She is also the highest record holder for G1 victories and prize money won by a mare at the time. Additionally, Vodka is the first Japanese mare to win the Japan Cup. Unfortunately, after the race, it was
Mambao.
discovered that Vodka
Nice.
had a nosebleed. According to JRA regulations, racehorses developing nosebleeds are suspended for 1 month, so many people believe that the Japan Cup would be Vodka's retirement race. Vodka's team was not ready to call it quits just yet, and returned to Dubai to compete once more on March 4th, 2010. 3rd time's the charm, right?
Like, bro, every
Well,
single
not in
time I
Dubai.
hear a horse
Vodka
getting
finished
hurt
in 8th
or
place and
just
even had a
anything
2nd
bad happening
nosebleed
to
after
them,
the race. Tanimizu and Kakui
so
realized their
freaking
mistake
sad,
and
man.
decided to immediately retire Vodka. From Dubai, Vodka was transported straight to Giltown Stud, Ireland, and became a breeding mare. She birthed 6 foals over 9 years. In the
Okay.
early morning of March 10, 2019, Vodka was discovered to have a comminuted fracture of her 3rd phalange on her right hind leg. She was
Oh,
immediately taken to
dude.
the hospital to undergo surgery, but the doctors also discovered that she developed severe laminitis, a condition where inflammation
Okay, the dog is now quiet. We are back. We are back.
Formation of the laminae between the hoof and the coffin bone caused them to separate. Sadly, Vodka would be euthanized on the afternoon of April 1st, 2019,
No,
at the young age
dude.
of 15. Although short-lived, Vodka's life was full of incredible achievements. She was named as the best 2-year-old mare in 2006. In 2007, she received the JRA Special Award, something only given to horses with an outstanding record during a given year,
So
and one that is
sad,
not
bro.
always awarded every year. Additionally, Vodka received the Best Mare Over 4 Years Old award in 2008 and 2009. Last, she was given the JRA Honorary Horse Award in 2011 to commemorate her achievements and her contributions to the development of Central Horse Racing in
Definitely
Japan.
deserved all that,
Of her 22
man.
races, Vodka championed 10 of them, with 7 being G1. Vodka will be remembered as one of the greatest mares of the 21st
Oh yeah,
century to
definitely,
date.
bro. She
Her
cemented
legacy will
her
live on in
legacy
UMA
in
MUSUME
there.
Pretty Derby, as well as within her offspring. Her rivalry with Daiwa Scarlet may be unresolved, but that's the best kind of ending in my opinion.
And like, bro, the way the anime just portrays both of them, it's just, I love it. And the fact that we can still enjoy both of them in the anime just makes it 10 times better. It does.
Ironically, Vodka's son, Tonino Frankel, was recently bred with Daiwa Scarlet's granddaughter, Scarlet Tail.
Oh,
Together, they
so in
produced
a
a
way
filly
they
on
did get
January 9,
connected.
2023, with the nickname of Mame-chan. Mame-chan has yet to debut, but when she does, it will be with the name of Still I Rise, a fitting name for a filly descended from 2 legendary horses. I can't wait
Damn,
to
bro,
see
that
what
is
kind of ripples she will make in the
beautiful,
world
man.
of horse racing. With Vodka and Daiwa Scarlet's blood running through her veins, she will be nothing less than perfectly cool. Since Vodka and Daiwa Scarlet's rivalry ended in a tie, it's up to us fans to decide who's the winner. Drop a like on the video.
To me, both of them are winners. That's my say in this. But yeah, dude, what an amazing episode. No, not episode. I'm so used to saying that. But yeah, what an amazing video, man. Just the overall history, the lore. Dude, this is so good. And like, though the way that Yang with Agi just does his edits is just so clean. And like the little jokes and memes, I love them too as well. So yeah, from me, a solid 10 out of 10 video. And yeah, I highly recommend you guys to check out his channel as well. Just amazing content all over there as well. But yeah, overall, 10 out of 10. Amazing video, like I said. If you guys enjoyed my video, comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.